Hi everybody, it's Ben coming back at you. This episode of the Dog Bone Podcast, we are going back to a demonstration we did about a month back, and we are covering why we don't force fetch our dogs to get solid delivery, as well as the dangers of hunting your dog too early and the problems that it can cause. We hope you enjoy.
I don't force fetch a dog. I don't believe in it. I think it's counterproductive. I think it erodes some of that trust. Sit. And if you force fetch, I'm fine with it. I'm not here to convince the people that force fetch to not force fetch. I'm not here to convince people that are collar trainers to not use collars. I've had the guys meet me in the parking lot after the show and want to beat me up. Like, I don't care about that. That's not me. Here's what I do want to know, want to help, is people that say, I would like to not force fetch my dog, but I want a reliable delivery. I would like to get my dogs to listen to me and be under control, but I don't want to have to be the guy holding onto the button. So if that's the boat you're in, that's what I hope to be able to provide you with how to do it. So, I mean, I think it speaks for itself. I think I didn't need to put these dogs on collars to get this control, but I will tell you this. It took me a lot of consistency. It took an understanding of timing. It took an understanding of being patient. Like, I do think we're a pretty impatient group of people in general. Like, we really like to get results quickly. And that's why when you see Chief, he's 15 weeks old and he's doing a nice job. But I guarantee you there are other dogs out there that are 15 weeks old that are way beyond where he is. Way beyond. And that's okay. I don't feel any pressure about that. A lot of times I think the pressure comes in when we go, John down the road, he's got his dog doing it at this time and he told me I should be doing this. And Tim from the gun club said, you're not doing that yet with your dog? When are you going to do that? And so all of a sudden we feel this pressure of, oh, I got to get to this, I got to get to that. I look at it this way. We'll get there when the dog's ready and we're ready. And sometimes they're just not ready. Spry didn't make a retrieve till she was about 10 months old. If you don't believe me, you can watch it. Because I recorded every session with her for the first 158 days, and it's on YouTube for free. It's a little rough. I mean, I literally did it with my phone. I did it Facebook Live. So I had people that like watched it and commented, and then I talked with them a little bit, and I thought it was a hell of a lot of work, but I thought it was good. I thought it was something that a lot of people, I think, found value in. Come here. A lot of people found value in. And so we also did a series called Bella Be Good. Bella Be Good was a puppy that from 10 weeks old till she was about 2 years old. And we documented all of that training. But you'll see in there how important the process, Brian Urban over here, he's my neighbor, and his dog right there, we're working with. I'm helping him because he lives very close to me. And so Brian, I don't mean to pick on Brian, but how old right now? 16 months. Sorry, 16 months. And he just is finishing up hold conditioning, which hold conditioning is the alternative to the force fetch. So he's just finishing it up. You've been on and off with it for a little while. They haven't been super consistent. It's probably taken longer than it should, but you're getting there, and he's very close. And I would say this last week was probably like a light bulb moment, I thought, for him, because we really did some things where Brian finally relaxed. Like, leading up to that point, Brian was pretty stressed out about it, in my opinion. I haven't told Brian this, so Brian, plug your ears. So Brian was he was really pushing. And why were you pushing? Be honest. Because hunting season is a week away. Okay? And I'm really glad he said it, because he never said it to me before, but I knew it. And there's a lot of people, I was at Deer Fest a couple weeks ago, and a lot of people are really stressed out because the end of August is a hunt test that they want to run their dog in. And they're not able to do this, this, and this. And September 1st is teal season. And September 15th or 18th is grouse. And how can I get my dog ready for this? This was 3 weeks ago. I said, well, you just don't hunt it. You know how disappointed they were? And they looked at me. I said, yeah, you just don't hunt it. If it's not ready, you don't hunt it. And so what I thought was interesting was I followed that up with, have you watched our series called Callie Keep On, which is a series we did on YouTube of another dog that I trained. She's just a little over 2 years old right now. This will be her first hunting season. So I explained to him, I said, have you watched Callie? Oh, I love that series. Great, I loved it. Yeah, such a nice dog. Yeah, she really is. I said, it's her first season. She's 2. She's over 2. And all of a sudden, this look of relief came over their face, and they just exhaled, and they went, oh, really? I got a whole year before I'm up to where Callie is in age? I said, yeah. And she was just ready to hunt now. So I don't know where we came up with the idea that we have to be in a hurry to get everything done with our dogs, but it's really created a lot of issues for people, especially when you're training them yourself. Now, if you're a professional trainer and you sell based on time, so I train for people. Callie is a client's dog of mine. I don't recommend it. It's not a real good business practice, but I don't charge based on time. I have a flat rate. You send your dog to me, I'm going to train it for this, and it's going to come home when it's ready, and you're ready, and I'm ready. And some of my dogs have gone home as quick as 10 months, and some of my dogs I've had closer to 18 to 20 months. It's the same price. Like I said, doesn't make a lot of sense business-wise. But my business is not built on dog training. Our business is built on training products, and then we share how to use them in the hopes that you're able to do it on your own. You know what the beauty of all those people that I talked with at Deer Fest were, and probably all of you guys too? Not one single person here is up against the calendar. None of you have made commitments to anyone that you'll get a dog to a certain point by a certain date and for an agreed upon amount of money. It's all gone, none of that pressure. So, how old's your dog?
9.
Yeah, her eyes just got really big.
4 months.
4 months? How old's your dog?
Only 4 months, yeah.
4 months. Who's got one under 6 months? Whew, there's a whole bunch of you. Who's got one over 6 months? How old's your dog?
14 months.
14 months, puppy.
10 months.
10 months, puppy.
12 months.
12 months, puppy. Puppy, 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 puppy. Anyone got one over 2? How old?
Almost 3.
3, you said, yep. 2.
3.
3. 4. They're all should be, if they were my dogs, they're probably in their 2nd season. And you know what the first season is for me? It's training. I might not bring a gun. That's the first hunting season. Doesn't sound like a lot of fun, but I'll tell you right now, 4, 6, and 8. And you know how many good places I get invited to go duck hunting? I mean, I get opportunities to go to like really, really good places. You know why? They don't like me. I mean, I'm a hell of a lot of fun, but especially on Saturday night. But I don't get in, it's because I bring really nice dogs.